of our Smoky Mountain vacation, and we are headed to Porter's Creek Trail today. It is a 4-mile total out and back trail over in the Greenbrier section of the park. There's supposed to be a barn, and Fern Falls is back this trail, which should be running pretty good since we had all the rain. So we will check back in when we get there. Well, we are on the road back to Porter's Creek, and we spotted this nice little picnic area. You just turn back the Greenbrier. It is quite a ways back in here. Looks like it's pretty new. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a picnic area back there. There's trails here and there to be able to get down to the water, and then they have these restrooms. So pretty nice before you get on a trail to be able to go to the bathroom. But we're almost to the trailhead. Well, we're still at the rest stop. Oh, Billy Goat up there wanted to walk through this little trail and see the raging stream. So even though we're going to be next to the stream on Porter's Creek, here we go. This is what you can walk back to at the rest stop, or the picnic ground. I don't know what he's saying. Oh, it splits. Oh, look at the butterflies. Clearly butterfly season. You can hear it take you. I can get a better view here without killing myself. Here we go. Let's see. That goes that way, and that goes that way. It's pretty cool. It looks like the trail goes on that way, or you can walk down that way and let the kids play. This is pretty shallow, but also pretty deep. Very clear water. Alright, y'all, we made it to the trailhead. It is very busy here. There's a bus, so I don't know how that's going to work out. They're still getting ready. It's quite a ways back here, and the water is moving. I am not taking my poles. It's only 2 miles, so I'm going to skip the poles. It's not much elevation. I don't feel like carrying them, so looks like the trailhead just on the other side here. Alrighty. We are here at Porter's Creek. We are not doing Mount LeConte this year. The joke was, are you ready? And we are not ready. It is about 10:51 here in the Greenbrier area of the trail. And we got about a mile of this road walk. And then I think we split once we hit Brushy Mountain Trail. So nice wide trail. Everything's very green. That is no filter. It is quite literally just the green from the rain yesterday. And it is right now 73 degrees out. So beautiful weather, beautiful wide trail. Hopefully my no pole decision was smart. I do have a couple bottles of water with me. I did not fill my pack. And then I also have my filter, so if I run out of those 2 bottles, I can always just grab water from a water source out here and filter it. Alright, I'll check back with you in a little bit. There's a little inlet, like right after you start walking. Nice little falls. Beautiful. This is going to be a real long 2 miles. Look how pretty! Feels good to be out in the mountains hiking again. Had a little bit of fear of it after almost having to be taken off the mountain when we did LeConte last year. I honestly haven't even hiked since then. Between my back going out and my cracked foot, just was not in a good state of mind for hiking, but I'm super glad the mountains have given me that energy back. Alright, let's keep on motoring up the trail here, see what else we can find. This, my friends, is the benefit of having 24 hours of rain. When you're walking along the trail, if you look for a path on the right, you'll find this 1900s cemetery at the top of this hill. It says born and died August 11th, 1909. Mary. I think that's one of my favorite parts about the mountains is all the history. Obviously you can't read some of these, but some of these have been restored. Lillian Ownby. Ownby's a big name here in the Smokies. If families are still around, they do try to fix them. Like this is the new one. That was probably the original, but you can't read it because it's just completely washed away by the weather. You can think about how long ago that was. Bessie and Ruth, 1910 and 1925. These people lived in these mountains before it was a national park. What a beautiful... Alright, y'all, we made it to the first footbridge. I think I might just get wild with it. Ooh, can I? Yes. We'll just go straight through the water here, test the waterproofing. Look, we'll get them going across the bridge. Oh my god. Y'all, I should be paid for going on hiking trips with them. Oh my gosh, Mom. Keep it together. You're on the video. Hang on, let me keep it together. Hang on, she's oh, too funny. I can already tell you right now, this would be a fantastic trail to go on with your children. Obviously, pay attention because that was just a dead drop-off, but so many little gems along the way. Lots of little gems. And I am quite a ways back from the edge, just not going to take any chances. Oh. Definitely, you can see it better with your own eyes, so I hope you guys come and hike Porter's Creek for yourselves. Guys, so this is the fork in the road. Trail farm site. So we're gonna go back to the farm site. It says it's about 250 yards, so that shouldn't be too far. Here's where we're gonna get a little directional sign here. It's too bad there's no sign at the fork in the road. Here we go. That must have been the 50 yards. It's like herding cattle back here, folks. So, here's your little sign to go this way. Y'all, unlike your grandmother that walked uphill both ways, we're hoping this is only uphill one way. It's a little bit of a climb, and this thing looks like it might be on its way to fall down. There seems to be caution tape around it. Whew. Okay, worth the side trail. 1900s, I think this was built. I can't remember the guy's name. Hold on and I'll be right back. Okay, had to go back to my notes. This is the Albert Cantrell Farmstead. As you can see, this area of the roof is collapsing. So they're either gonna have to restore that or it's just gonna crumble. And that's why they don't want people walking through it for obvious reasons. It does look like we take this little short trail here. I will say, always keep your head down in the Smokies. As you can see, there's lots of roots and rocks. And it looks like, if you see way back in there, there is a house. Oh, here we go. This is nice. John Messner barn. Built in about 1875. So I'll touch back with you when we get to the cabin in the woods. Alright, this appears to be the spring house that you'll see with most older homesteads. Typically, if we can get a look in here. Yep, this is where they'd come for their water. So as you can see, the water's running right down in there. Not gonna get down in there any further. Never know where a Snakey might be. And then your water's just not too far from your house. Ooh, this is a cool house. Never been here before. Very nice. A lot of these have been restored. Some of them are original. This was actually built by the Smoky Mountain Hiking Club. It was built, it says 1934 to 1936. Now, I did read that they were allowed to rent and use this as part of the Smoky Mountain Hiking Club until 1981. And that is still a viable club in the Smokies that you can be a member of. All right, let's go inside. Ooh, two-way exit. Oh, there's your beds that you sleep in. I don't think I'm gonna climb up a ladder. It looks like there's a second floor. Someone braver than I is going up there. So I'm pretty certain this hasn't been maintained probably since '81 outside of the Park Service. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this has definitely been. Camping overnight use for this building is prohibited. That ended in 1981. Looks pretty similar to the rest of the cabins we've been in. I am not gonna walk all the way back here. If you look right there in the distance, that's your bathroom. That is the original outhouse. So we're gonna head back to the fork and head towards Tom Branch Falls. All right, so when you come out of the farm, you don't really need to go back this way. That's the way we came in. It actually makes a circle and drops you out. I see the sign right down here. You can barely see it. It's like right there. But you really don't need to go all the way back to the T. We're just gonna hop right on down here. So we're not going to Mount LeConte. Apparently that right there is what takes you to Mount LeConte, which takes 9 miles from where we parked. Not today. We're still recovering from the what was my second summit to Mount LeConte. So I'm just glad I could mentally get it together to even be able to hike in these mountains. Okay, so this actually will take you in 2.7 to the Porter's Creek Trail, but also to Backwoods Campsite 31. You do have to register to stay at those. But in just about a mile back this, you'll veer. It said there's a second footbridge up here. You're going to veer to the left, and that'll actually take you to the falls. So I'll keep you rolling here for just a little ways. Did finally turn into an actual dirt hiking path, so that's kind of nice on the feet. Although there's been a lot of people back here, you really kind of have a trail to yourself. Everybody goes at their own pace. You don't have to stop at all the side stops. It's taken us about an hour to do a mile. But we literally have nowhere to be, so we're looking at the foliage and just enjoying being in the mountains. Alright, well, I'm going to put you away, and if there's anything exciting, I'll bring you back out. Alright guys, I think we're almost there. You can hear it. Ah, it feels so good up here. And the reason I keep looking down is because we are still in it to win it here with the rocks and roots, which is definitely pretty normal for the Smokies. Oh, there's mountain laurel all over the ground. Means it's got to be up. There she is. All right, here we go. I'm gonna guess we're around this corner here where it looks wet. And again, this is Fern Branch Falls. It is a 60-foot waterfall. Ooh, this is cool. I have never done this trail, so we're all doing it together for the first time. Okay, here's our footbridge. Oh, it's a nice wide footbridge. I am not a huge fan of footbridges. Not my favorite activity. But it's pretty wide, so I'll take you with me. The gnats are terrible. Oh my gosh, guys, hold on, I'm gonna show you. This is not the falls, but this is beautiful. And here's the other side. Oh, this is a pretty long footbridge. All right, let's keep it going. Like I said, not my favorite. But I've done so many of them in the park, you would think I would get used to this. Still haven't. Okay, so it's supposed to be a little bit farther down here to the left for the actual falls. So I will pop you back out when we get there. Looks like we're about to run into some folks, so you do have to keep going past the footbridge. Gets a little bit tricky here. Whew! It is uphill most of the way. The good news is, coming back, we'll be downhill. I mean, it's not too bad, but it's definitely a little bit of a climb. And rocks, and they're wet. But I always recommend sturdy hiking shoes and at least some water. Y'all, that was straight up and down for a minute there. We have made it. We made it to the falls. Tom Branch Falls, the 60-foot waterfall. Woo! Should be rushing pretty good. Oh yay! It doesn't usually look like that because of the rain. It looks like that. Oh, yeah, been here before? No, but I research a lot. Wow. All right, you guys ready? 60-foot Tom Branch Falls, I believe is the name. We stopped and talked to some folks. Ready? There he is. Zoom in. Now I will tell you, we are getting quite spectacular views of this today because of the rain. I've heard if it's not raining, it's not quite as wild. So if you were interested you had booked. Campsite 31 is another 1.5 miles around the bend. Now we did have a lady tell us she took off down the trail and there is a lot of blowdowns, so she turned back around. Absolutely beautiful. And it is 12, we'll say 1 o'clock. We left at 11, so it took us 2 hours, but we moseyed. So I'm gonna go over here and get some snacks out and I'll touch back with you. Alrighty guys, we're gonna hang out here at the falls for a little while. I've got some snacks, I have some whisk, I have some crackers from the Birds cookie place. I also brought some beef jerky. And I am so excited, y'all. I'm so excited. I've never done this. So this was an empty water bottle that I filled up with the water. And I have my water filter on it. And I'm going to drink stream water. I'm so excited. You cannot do this without a water filter. I have just the Sawyer Mini that I carry with me. You can just attach it straight to any bottle and just squeeze it in. Alrighty guys, finish up my snack here. One last look at the falls and we are gonna head back. I filtered a whole bottle of water, which takes a really long time with the Mini, so I might invest in the actual Sawyer if I find that I use it enough. But I do have a clean bottle of water and then another bottle full of the mountain water that I can squeeze out if I need it. So I will probably not touch back with you until we get back to the car because it'll be the exact same trail we just hiked. So I'll see you when we get back to the car. Bye!